Hi everyone, and welcome to Talk to the Expert at property-investors.co.nz. Today we have with us Anne Needham from Rennie & Cox Urban Legal. Anne is a senior executive specializing in residential property for over 30 years. Anne is also a Justice of the Peace in New Zealand. Welcome to this interview, Anne.
Thank you, Hadar.
We would like to discuss with you today about ownership and structures. Please.
Yes, once you have signed an agreement for the purchase of the property, and presumably if there's doubt at the time you signed the agreement in the first instance, you should note that the purchaser is and/or nominee. Very important to establish fairly quickly after you've signed who the end purchasing entity is going to be. We work very closely with the accountants from a tax point of view, so the final decision should be done in conjunction with both tax and legal advice. There's a number of possible end purchasing entities. You could be a sole owner, sole trader, you could own property as joint tenants, as tenants in common and equal shares. There's partnerships and joint ventures. Another thing to be mindful of is that in buying a property you really need to be clear in establishing the end purchasing entity what your priorities are, whether you're looking, for instance, for predominantly asset protection or whether you're looking predominantly for tax benefits, because the end purchasing entity that you pick will quite likely be different. And as I say, accounting advice, very, very important. As well as partnerships and joint ventures, there's also trust and company ownership. Just as an addendum to all of that, I would like to mention a couple of other things that need to be dealt with as well. We have the Property Relationship Act 1976, which in general terms deems if two people are buying property or share assets, deems 50-50 ownership of those assets unless they contract out of the Act, which they can do with what's commonly known as a prenup or a contracting out agreement. So again, that's the expertise we have within our firm. The other thing that we cover with people right up front is wills and enduring powers of attorney, particularly if when you own assets, property assets, whatever assets they are, it's important to have a will in place so those assets can be dealt with in the event of death, and also enduring powers of attorney, very handy documents to have.
Yes, and also I would like to mention that Rennie & Cox and Urban Legal could form trusts and administrate them, and I believe act as a trustees as well. So if you need any assistance with that, feel free to contact Anne or the team, and I'm sure they will be happy to assist. You can go to Anne's page on the property-investors.co.nz website and contact through there, send a message, and I'm sure Anne will be happy to assist whatever is required. Thank you very much, Anne, for this short interview. It's very, very knowledgeable. Cheers.